feel like you're starting to struggle with it, talking to a coach or talking to an adult is really important. And like, it's so normal, I think, to feel like, to have these questions or to like, feel a specific way. I think everybody has a certain element of that, whether or not they're admitting to it. So um, I think just starting the conversation of like, here's this thing that I'm kind of working through, or here's this thought, like, I think you'll hear more stories of people that have gone through very, very similar things. Um, and easier said than done some days, maybe most days. Just kind of like trusting the process, making sure that you're taking care of your body, whatever that ends up looking like or being, like there are so many different examples of like extraordinarily successful women that um, have, everyone kind of comes in all shapes and sizes and kind of different forms. So I think the biggest thing is just making sure that you're healthy, and kind of knowing that there's a spot for you wherever that ends up looking like, and then using the resources that are around you. Because I mean, it's something we were just talking with a couple of friends the other night, like these like super successful, confident, like strong women were like, oh yeah, we kind of had that like little patch in middle school or high school, which I was kind of surprised to hear. But yeah, I think it's way more normal than we probably give it credit for. I think it's also for women taking care of their own, like, we can talk about all the different resources and we can talk about like, being comfortable with yourself but I also hear, and this is something I think for coaches too, just being acutely aware of like the little side conversations that are going on, because without really paying attention to it, we can kind of get judgmental on like, ooh, she looks like she gained a little bit of weight, or she, is doing this thing. And without really meaning any harm, we're almost self-perpetuating some of this stuff. So I think just being super aware of what you're talking about, and then and then also, as a leader, if you're on a team, if you hear some of those conversations, like being sure to shut that down. And then as coaches, we need to make sure that we're being aware of those conversations. And even if it's not an opportune time for us to stop a drill or stop practice, I think addressing that stuff right away is really important.
Right.